The man smashes open the bones of a dead bison. Starving to death, he does not care how it tastes. He digs out the marrow and stuffs it straight into his mouth. Then he crawls to the river and fills his canteen with water. But before the icy water can even go down, it pours out through the wound in his throat. He drags himself back to the bank. He grabs some dry grass and pours out a little gunpowder. He smears some of it onto the wound in his neck. He uses the rest to start a fire. Then he takes out his flint and strikes it again and again. At last, white smoke rises from the dry grass. Overwhelmed by the pain, the man passes out. A crow in the tree watches him by the river, waiting for a free meal. Instead, it becomes the man's meal. But that tiny bit of food is nowhere near enough. The next day, he digs for roots in the cracks of the rocks. Anything he can eat, he stuffs into his mouth. Suddenly, he hears a horse whinny. The Native Americans have found him. He presses himself against the cliff and slips into the water. He curls up behind a rock and does not dare make a sound. But he is still spotted. If he is captured, they will scalp him. He swims with all his strength toward the river. At last, he grabs onto a floating log. Only after drifting far enough away does he dare climb back onto the shore. Soaked to the bone, he shivers in the snow, but he is still alive. After drying his clothes by the fire, he leans on a stick and keeps moving. The next day, he wakes up in agony. He pulls open his clothes and sees the wound has become infected, but he knows he has to keep going. He walks into the river. When he catches a fish, he bites into it raw. He is clearly on the verge of starvation. As he is devouring the fish, he hears something on the riverbank. He limps over a small hill, and in front of him, he sees a breathtaking sight.